And how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I do have my camera set up. Hopefully everything looks okay. Just trying a different setup or whatever. But anyways, yeah. So I came out with that video yesterday talking about all the leaks and stuff. And apparently I missed one of the endings when I was actually reading through all the spoilers and stuff. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about multiple endings. So it looks like there's two different endings that could happen based on these leaks. So that's what we're going to talk about. We'll quickly go through what we know is pretty much going to happen so far based on these leaks. Like all the combined leaks basically agrees on these certain things. So we'll talk about them first, and then we'll get into the two different endings. One we did talk about already, and the other we have not yet. We do have that Dany's army will capture Jaime. Tyrion asks her to show mercy. Dany refuses. It's likely when Tyrion tries to resign as Hand. Tyrion frees Jaime and tries to get to Cersei and out of the city. Dany has Varys executed, burned alive, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen, and Dany assaults King's Landing in a one-sided fight. The ramparts where Cersei and Missandei stood are burned open, and green pyrotechnics are used, so it's likely wildfire. Excuse me. Lannister soldiers begin to surrender, but the surrender bells break. Dany. Bells might just be the climax of a building moment of anger or tension for Dany. Grey Worm lets his anger get the best of him, and he ends up throwing a spear at a surrendered soldier, and it starts a riot. Jon tries to stop Dany and Grey Worm. He has a stare down with Grey Worm, but Lannisters start attacking again, and Jon is forced to resume fighting. Drogon ends up burning King's Landing and Euron's fleet. Clegane Bowl, the mountain gets helmet knocked off, and Hound tackles him off a ledge. Both land in fire and burn to death. So that is new. They are updating these a little bit, so I don't really know how I feel about that. That's a little weird, but yeah. Imagine that. Clegane Bowl, the mountain gets his helmet knocked off, and the Hound ends up tackling him off a ledge, and the Hound dies by fire. That's pretty nutty. So, I don't really know. But, yeah, both land in the fire and burn to death. Jaime fights Euron and kills him, but is mortally wounded in exchange. Jaime makes it to Cersei to take her out of the city. Cersei has a speech about wanting the baby to survive. Jaime says the baby doesn't matter, just them, and they die together. Whew. So, these kind of have been updated a little bit. So, I don't really know if they're as credible as I once said. So, yeah, I don't know. This just does seem like something that they would do, though. You know what I mean? It just seems like something the writers would do. I could see this come to fruition very, very easily, and we'll pretty much know whether or not that's going to happen in the next episode, episode 5. So, yep, they get wiped out together. That would make sense. He dies in the arms of the woman he loves or whatever, because obviously he already chose Cersei over Brienne. Tormund, man. Have you guys seen like that tweet on Twitter about the meme where he's like, I wouldn't have hit it and quit it, hashtag the big woman? That's pretty funny. But anyway, so he ends up dying in the arms of the woman he loves. And yeah, I think I read somewhere that like a building caves in on him. So I don't know. Dany starts executing everyone in King's Landing. Tyrion and Jon are upset. Dany has Tyrion arrested for freeing his brother. His trial was supposed to have neither Dany or Jon present. Tyrion tries to convince Jon to turn on Dany. His family will never be safe because it threatens Dany's legitimacy. Jon tries to talk to Dany, but she ignores him, thinking she is justified. Jon pledges himself to Dany, then stabs her and surrenders himself. Whew. Just imagine what she's going to have to be doing in order for Jon to actually kill her. Like, I mean, that's the way this is going. I feel like this is the way this is going. They're making everybody hate Dany. Like, that's basically what the writers are doing right now. They're working on everybody turning against Dany. Varys has turned on him. Tyrion's probably going to turn on her. You know, she's just going to, I mean, she's lost it all. She's not even, somebody made a good point in the comments that she's not even really the mad queen. She's the sad queen. Like, she's losing everything, and it's just going to be that thing that just sets her off, and she's just going to become her father. She's going to start executing people. I can see it happening plain as day. And what's crazy is I remember thinking, like, before the season even started, I was like, no, please don't let Dany die. You know, she's like this powerful woman. Like, it's a great, like, viewpoint on women. Like, it's an amazing story. Her character is just so complex. She's just this really strong woman. And now it's gotten to the point to where, like, what they've done with her, I don't even care. Like, I can't see myself really even being that sad if she dies, because they've done ruined her so far. You know what I mean? They've done ruined it. So anyways, here's where we have the two totally different endings. So it says, ending 1, we have Tyrion's trial. Tyrion's trial in the Dragon Pit is a major scene and has no Jon, Dany, or dragons. We talked about this one yesterday. Sir Davos is present, not wearing the Hand of the Kingpin, along with all 3 Stark children. So we do know that there was a Dragon Pit scene. They were filming at the Dragon Pit. So something is definitely going to go down there. So Samwell Tarly, Brienne, Robin Arryn, Grey Worm, and an unknown man wearing golden clothes, likely Dornish, and another unidentified man with a shorter bearded... Oh, it's a shorter... I can't even talk. It's a short bearded one dressed in green. He'll be there as well. So 2 people that we don't really know. I think I gave 3 fingers. 2 people that we don't even know. It says, Bran will flash back to season 1 where Tyrion Lannister told Catelyn Stark, "I never bet against my family." Tyrion is filled with anger and resentment against the people of King's Landing because he saved them against Stannis and they still turned on him. I don't really know why he's just going to get mad at that all of a sudden, to be honest. Like, years have passed. He thinks the people of King's Landing deserve it. He saved them and they were ungrateful. He saved them and they were ungrateful at the trial of Joffrey's murder. He will fall to his knees in the middle of the speech, dragged down by the weight of his actions. His death was filmed in studio, so they're not sure exactly how he dies. So we have that ending, which we talked about. A lot of people thought that Tyrion was gonna turn on Dany, but like previously, I didn't think he would, just because I still thought they were gonna portray Dany in this certain way, like they were gonna keep her going the same way, just this powerful, amazing woman, and now they're turning her into a sad, mad queen. So it makes sense why Tyrion would, honestly. And honestly, they completely flip-flopped Jaime as well. Like, I thought Jaime was gonna have this hero redemption arc. Like I seen it up until he was with Brienne, and now he's just like, screw that. So anyways, ending 2, which is the new one that I guess I missed yesterday, or they may have updated it before I read it. I'll have to go back and look. But yes, ending number 2 is the King's Council. A council gets formed to decide who the king should be. Tyrion gives a speech and everyone votes on Bran to become king. So this is saying that Tyrion lives. But I just feel like he probably won't. But that's going to be crazy because all the Lannisters will be taken out. It says in the epilogue, Jon takes the black again for killing Dany. Arya leaves. Sansa rules the north. Bran oversees his council of Tyrion, Davos, Sam, and Bronn. So do you guys really think they are going to rebuild the Night's Watch? And I can't see Jon taking the black again. I can't see that. To me, it would make more sense if Jon actually just went north, with Tormund and all them, just lived with the wildlings, with Ghost, who he didn't really care about that much. But yeah, I just can't see him taking the black again. Like, his watch is over, I feel like. But Arya leaves. She did say she's not coming back to the Hound when they were riding off on horses, when she was just talking about like family and stuff. So that was pretty weird. But they kind of have some, their dialogue is kind of contradicting a little bit. But anyways, Sansa rules the north. Bran oversees his council of Tyrion, Davos, Sam, and Bronn. Yeah, why in the hell would Bran be king? Bran doesn't want to be the king. I can't see Bran wanting to do anything afterwards. Like, he's just going to be chilling. Like, I don't know if he'll, like, try to embed himself in the trees or what, but how in the world are you going to tell me that he wants to be the king? So I would say that that's probably not true. I think they said, let's see. So Frickie is the trial, and then the King's Council was from Throwaway 587-3421. I don't know where all the spoilers came from. I don't know if it was from Throwaway, but they've pretty much been getting all of these episodes right. I mean, it's just nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But yeah, why would Bran be the king? You know what I mean? I cannot see that happening at all. So I don't really know about these leaks anymore. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. They've gotten a lot right, pretty much most of it. And what's sad is if I would have been reading this a couple months ago, like when I used to read some of those plot leaks and stuff, I would have been like, this is so stupid. Like, this is stupid. There's no way it's true. And now, half of it, more than half of it's already true. So anyways, I think for episode 5, we can just pretty much expect, the Battle of King's Landing. I could definitely see Dany attacking prematurely, like the way it ended that last episode. Her just kind of storming off, infuriated because they just killed Missandei. Like, I could definitely see her prematurely attacking. So, I don't know. And where was that even at? Like, did I miss something? Like, when has King's Landing ever looked like that? Why did it look like a barren wasteland outside of the walls? Was that something different? Like, if you guys know what's up with that, tell me. Because I thought King's Landing was pretty much on the coast, and like the rest of it was like trees and stuff, not like a barren wasteland. That looked more like, was it the city of Karth almost? So I don't know. I missed something on that, but anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. I know a lot of people are just saying that this is crap, but you know what? So far, Season 8 pretty much has been crap to me. I hate to say it. Absolutely hate to say it. But, yeah, it sucks. It honestly sucks. Like, I don't know. I'm chalking this one up as a flop already. They better surprise the hell out of me with these last 2 episodes. These have to be completely wrong, or I'm chalking Game of Thrones up to be one of the biggest flops of all time. The biggest flop of all time. Because it was so good. After they lost George R.R. Martin's real scripts and stuff with the books, it's been trash. And I can't see how George would end his book like this. There's no way. Dude's way too smart. He's way too smart for this. And I mean, obviously there's way too many different things in play. So I don't know. I guess people are saying that he did say the ending would be pretty much like the show, but I can't see him doing that. I can't see him doing that. And I can't see the book already being written. So when this gets all the backlash that it's going to get, 100%, it'll cause him to change his mind with the books anyways, I think. But, all right, I've been talking long enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be talking about probably episode 5 in the next video. So if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button. That always helps. Leave me a comment. You guys did awesome on that last video. And, yeah, we'll see you in the next one. This has been Lycan. We will see you guys later. Peace out.